Oh, hi. Hang on. Now I've got to try and work out how many of these things I need to unmute. All of them. I'm just going to unmute all of them. Hi.
Yes,
Hi.
do it.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
Have we got two?
It's Animates.
No echo yet. We're doing great. Woohoo.
We are so professional at this. We are the best that there's ever been at doing this stuff. There.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are like Pokemon. We want to be the very best. Like no one ever was.
That could have gone a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we want to catch them all.
And of course, because it's Pride Month, we're all little monsters as well, which would fit in a pocket. Like Lady Gaga.
My name is covering up my rainbows. It's unacceptable.
God damn it, name, go away.
Yes, Amy is back. Finally. This month we're
welcome
excited
back.
to have her back.
In spirit, in like no other sense. Physically, I am not here.
Yes,
No
here
way.
in an ethereal
Physically is the only way I'm
spirit.
here. There we go.
Yeah.
Logically, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, physically here, spiritually. That's
Somewhere.
going to be how it is tonight.
We're all checked out, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yes, there are double wheels. I'm trying to remember which one I need to get rid of. So, Will, which one do I lose? Is it Wheel of Fortune?
So, Adriana Obscenities is the one where the share screen happens. And Wheel of Fortune is where the sound comes through while the share screen is happening.
Oh, okay. Can I just remove Adriana for the moment?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, did I do the wrong one? I don't know. It's all very difficult. Anyway.
Getting an intimate behind-the-scenes look at the process here. Everyone.
Making of.
What a privilege.
A horrible podcast. Okay, how's everyone doing this week? Yes, Will Tear is wild and free and gay.
Yeah, it's on theme.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm good. I'm tired. It's been a week. How are you, Jill?
It has also been a week, and the rain is really bringing me down, guys.
Yeah.
Raindrops keep falling on her head. That doesn't mean that her hair won't be red.
Or a strawberry
Something
blonde or
like
whatever's
that.
going on.
Just go with it. And Amy is ethereally here, and that's great. Glad to see. Cool. So we have lots of exciting stuff happening tonight. We're going to be talking about your favorite queer and LGBTQIA plus cartoons. We've got some fun games and all that kind of thing. So it should be fun. So let's get into it while we still can. Suppose.
Well, we're still young-ish.
Young seems like a... Wait, don't share my screen yet.
Sorry.
Don't share my screen
I'm
yet.
trying to be all like organized and stuff, but that'll teach me.
Yeah. Okay, now you can share my screen.
Now I can share the screen.
Oh, wait, you might need to switch the audio over.
There we go. All of them are running. You're all there.
Okay, great.
Cool.
But we can't hear it.
Oh, well, that's because I haven't started yet. It's time for our game. Yes, from the Animate Studio, it's time for Australia's favorite game, Wheel of Fortune.
Yay.
And here's all our friends to play Wheel of Fortune. And in fact, tonight's jackpot prize is... cat phone rings, a psychological analysis of Batman book, and Justice League erasers that we never gave away. Jackpotted.
Oh, I didn't realize that
second
jackpotting was a thing we could do.
Yeah. Yes, we are playing Wheel of Fortune.
Can I go back to? I'd like to do Wheel of Fish. If anyone
No,
remembers
Squeal of Fortune.
Oh, sorry, Squeal of Fortune. Yes, you're right.
Squeal.
Oh wait.
Oink.
That's all we need. Yay!
Yes, it is Pride Month on Animates. And the way we're going to do Wheel of Fortune, actually, before we start Wheel of Fortune, a bit of laundry from last week's show. You may remember we were going to give away the Death Note, which of course would give us the capability to kill someone. I received an interesting email from Amazon this week.
Oh?
Informing me that this book must be destroyed. like quite literally an email saying like, "We're so sorry. Please destroy this book."
Because what? It's evil,
Because
or
it's
just
too powerful?
I know. No, because they're like, "We've just found out, and we are shocked to know that this notebook with a badly photocopied JPEG of Death Note on the front is not official merchandise. Please destroy it and burn it at your nearest convenience."
amazing.
Yeah, destroy it, but are they going to give you your money back?
They did refund me, and I have not destroyed it, so I'm going to use it as a notebook. So
Oh, you are definitely evil. You are
First
chaotic.
name to go in the book, Amazon. Bring them down, Will.
Do it.
Yeah.
Dismantle the no.
yeah, Bezos. Yeah,
Yes,
The-
kill the Bezos.
yeah, Jeff Bezos. Yeah.
And
Actually,
his
end of the
culture.
show, each of
The
us gets to
conglomerate.
write a name in the
That's the
notebook.
word.
That would be
I love it.
great.
I love it. Let's do it.
Cool.
Okay, how do we
Let's
play
Right,
this
let's
game?
go.
Wheel of Fortune. We're doing it a little like quicker than real wheel. So what we're going to do is do it more in a way that you want to decide who's going first with our things, because there's 4 of us this week.
Mm.
So basically, you're going to spin the wheel. Each of us, the wheel will spin,
Yeah.
and if it stops lagging, and then where it stops, each Quinny is red, Jill is yellow, and Amy is blue. And then you get a whatever your spinner lands on is the prize you get, and you can either stay on that number or spin again to get a higher number. But of course, if you get a bankrupt, then you go back to 0. If you get lose a turn, then you lose that spin. But you only get 2 spins per round. So basically, you just want to get the highest number
Okay.
each.
Right.
Okay, Quinny.
Okay.
You're
Do
on
I have
Pride-
to physically
Pride
spin
Month
a wheel?
You can pretend to while I press the button if you want.
Okay.
Did you say I'm blue? Did we have
Yes.
colours?
Yes.
Cool. I was
blue.
definitely listening and not interacting with the chat.
Yeah, but we will spin separately, so that's okay. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yay!
There
Yay!
we go. Yeah.
It's making
Okay,
all of the right rattling noises.
110. Quinny, do you think you should spin again, or
I should totally
stay on?
spin again because I can do better than 110.
You can definitely do better than 100.
Spin! It's tense.
130. So you got 240.
Nice.
Remember
Okay.
your score, because I can't.
Okay, 240.
Okay,
I'm
Jill.
going to write it down in another thing. Somebody write it down
Okay.
for me.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do the wind up. Oh yeah, go.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Hit
I
the wrong
broke it.
button. No, you didn't.
Bun too hard.
Okay.
Too hard, Jill. You're too much.
I gotta stop going to the gym.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh crap!
You keep breaking it.
Just spun right out of here.
250. So you're in the lead.
Oh,
do
sick.
you want to spin again, or do you want to?
Yeah, let's
There's only
be
one
greedy.
bankrupt in round 1, so you might
Let's
as well.
be greedy. Let's go for it.
Closing my eyes. So I don't see things eyes. And 110. So you're on 360.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, I
Amy.
better remember that.
Here we go. Amy, you ready? Are you going to?
Oh, I've never been less ready, Will.
So just pretend to spin a wheel for me.
All right, which way are we going?
Lion, make
This
it up.
way?
Anyway.
I'm going to go this way. Yeah, it worked. Wait, is that? Oh no, that's the wrong direction. Not a...
Doesn't.
if you're the
Doesn't
chat,
matter.
that's the wrong direction. Anyway,
110, 150. 150. Do you want to?
Cool,
you
some
should spin
numbers.
again. Yeah.
So, yep, spinning again. Yep, that is what I also would have chosen.
And 120. So I think that's anyone good at maths?
270?
270. So Jill wins, and she's going first.
Oh,
Go Jill.
easy. I get to sit back for the rest of the show.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
More Wheel
Right.
of Fortune coming up later.
After the break.
And the break is
I don't think the shows are the break. I think the I think the
Yeah,
Wheel
sorry,
of
you
Fortune
make
is
a
the
good
break.
point. My apologies.
The Wheel of Fortune is the break.
Okay, right. Jill, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, here we go. Kablam! Hang on.
Oh.
Where did it go? I just made the
Oh, you
thing
got
go
rid of
away.
Amy.
Oh,
There we go.
I did. Sorry, Amy.
Tonight, I am talking about Q-Force, which is an American adult animated comedy series on Netflix. In April 2019, Netflix ordered 10 episodes of the series, with Gabe Leidman as showrunner, along with Sean Hayes, Todd Milliner, and other executive producers. It was released on September 2nd, 2021, and on June 27, 2022, which is 3 days ago, they reported that the series would not be renewed for a second season. Wah, wah,
Oh, wait,
wow.
I can do that.
Thanks, Will.
Amazing.
Oh dear. Yeah, alas.
That sucks.
This series is about Queer Force, or also known as Q-Force, a group of undervalued LGBT super spies, and is centered on gay secret agent Steve Merriweather, also known as Agent Mary, as they try to prove themselves on personal and professional adventures. One day, Mary decides to prove himself to the American Intelligence Agency, solve a case, and get the approval of the agency, but they have to add a new member to their team, a straight man. Uh-oh. So,
That's just
we
that's killer.
have Steve Merriweather, voiced by Sean Hayes. He is also known as Agent Mary. Steve was formerly a rising star of the AIA before he came out as gay. Ain't that always a crime? And he is the head of the Q-Force team. We have Matt Rogers as Twink, a gay French Canadian, the master of drag and part of Q-Force. So Twink's role is disguise for the team. So when they have to infiltrate something, they go to Twink for the disguises.
Amazing.
We have Wanda Sykes as Deb. She is a skilled lesbian mechanic. She has a wife. That is her thing, is like she's always talking about her wife. And she is the tech whiz. No, not like, the engineer whiz of Q-Force.
Yeah.
We have Patty Harrison as Stat. She is a transgender hacker. Her abilities can rival Google. She is that crafty. And she is the tech whiz of Q-Force, so she can get them into anything.
I thought you were about to say that she was the engineer and the other one was the tech. Yeah, but
Like,
she really
what?
likes wrenches and the other one likes.
Yeah. They're just, flip it on its head.
Mm.
We have David Harbour is Agent Buck. He is the straight man of the team. Oh no, I didn't. Fuck, I didn't fix the text on his thing. Whoops.
It looks incredible though. Look at the production quality here.
I know. It's terrifying.
Yeah, I forgot to change.
Just gonna make up for mine.
He is the straight agent brought into Q-Force once they are an official spy team, serving as liaison between them and the AIA, which is like just kind of rude that, the agency doesn't want to have anything to do with the queer people and they have to have a middleman between them. But yeah. And Laurie Metcalf as V. She's the deputy director of AIA. She's the highest ranking woman in the agency. So she's a mega boss lady and she has a soft spot for Mary. So she's always looking out for Q-Force.
And the AIA is separate to Q-Force. I haven't seen it. I'm just making sure. Or it's like
it's
an
the
offshoot
American Intelligence Agency, and Q-Force is like their catch-all for the gays in the agency.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So the show began with the idea about a gay James Bond. And Gabe Leidman, along with Sean Hayes and Todd Milliner, came up with the idea for an ensemble comedy about queer secret agents. More than half of the writing and all of the acting and animation had to be done in isolation due to the pandemic. And the first season, well, the only season now, took 18 months to finish.
Oh.
So a long time for 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
A 40-second teaser for the series was released in June of 2021 and received a lot of backlash online due to various stereotypes and stereotypical gay jokes. However, 2 months later, a full trailer was released and received more positivity. Essentially, it stirred very mixed and average reviews. Praise for the show in its ability to sketch sex and desire as an integral part of queerness, but also criticized the show for the queer culture as defined by cisgender white gay people, and its attempt to force acceptance and assimilation as something that's important to the characters of the show. Also said that the show tries too hard to be hip, queer, and fun, making it somewhat offensive and stale. But I figure if people like Will and Grace, they're probably going to like this because it is all of those stereotype jokes, but they're funny because they're based in fact. And I feel like it's kind of, yeah, it's stereotypes of the gay community, but it's stuff that's kind of embraced. It's not derogative.
Yeah, it's not
if you
like
know
to
what I
make
mean.
fun of them. It's like
Yeah.
you know, it's a bit like, you know, this whole discussion that's been going on for a long time of like that gay people in TV shows have to be like these sort of like they have to be the same as straight people and they can't be like twinks or too
Yeah,
effeminate or something. Whereas this is like
exactly.
embracing it instead of like, you know, being
Yeah,
like, oh,
like there's this weird dysphoria in the queer community. I feel like sometimes they want to shy away from the campness, but really then the other half of the community embraces it. And so, yeah, I don't know. There's always like some part of a community that doesn't like the connotations that come with it, but
it's like herding cats, you know.
yeah.
It's almost like they're actually just normal people and have varying different dreams, desires, and opinions, and trying to lump them all into one stereotypical group's probably going to be a problematic thing.
That's
It's
it.
almost
It's like,
that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with the gays if they didn't make it their whole personality. And it's like, straight people make it their whole personality.
Right.
You know, it was really, sorry to keep interrupting your presentation, but it was really funny. Well, funny / sad, which is the best kind of funny, sad, funny. In Texas, there's like this gay Republican offshoot called the Log Cabin Republicans. And after the Supreme Court started doing all their stuff, the Texas Republicans were like, actually, no, you can't be in the Republican Party anymore, and we're kicking you out. And the Log Cabin were like, but we support Trump. We did all this stuff. They're like, yeah, fuck you, get out, kind of thing. It's just like, you know, like these people don't really support you.
I just want to address something that Missy brought up. Who are the cis people behind it? Missy, nearly everybody that was involved with the production of this show, regardless of being queer, does identify as cisgender. I know that there was one non-binary person that was on the writing team, but I can't speak for like 100% of the staff, but the majority of people are cisgender presenting. So not a lot of non-binary or trans voices made it into the writing room, I think.
Yeah.
And so you enjoyed watching it though, Jill?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
Were there any moments where you thought, oof, they've gone too far here, or
no?
Was it self-aware enough
it's
to get past
dumb.
that?
It's dumb. Like, and that's the thing. It's the stereotype jokes, but they're funny because they're poking fun at like stuff in the queer community that everybody just embraces now. You know, stereotypes for a long time of, you know, like overly feminine gay men. It's like, okay, well, we've taken that now and it's camp and it belongs to us. And it's that kind of humor that I don't know, I think they just kind of resent it now, maybe.
Yeah.
But I found it all funny. I didn't think there was anything completely problematic about it, but I did watch it a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think like a lot of that thing, like if it's done in a, you know, like if it's done with like in a kind and like well-meaning way, like even if it's not perfect, like it doesn't deserve to be raked over the coals for it.
Yeah, and I mean, not giving it a second season didn't give them the opportunity to fix any mistakes that they made in the first one.
Yeah.
The creators admitted that, okay, sure, we relied on tropes, but maybe if you gave us a chance, we'd be able to get the better stuff out there. We have, you got to start somewhere, and it was a jumping off point for getting this kind of content out there. It doesn't matter that everybody that was involved identifies as queer or not. There can still be bias and prejudice within that community for some people. There's a lot of trans exclusionary people within the queer community. So, all that kind of stuff needs to be addressed. And I think it would have been if they'd got a second season, but Netflix didn't give them the chance. But in response to a question about the show's stereotypes, Matt Rogers, the voice of Twink, said that he understood the hesitancy and difficulty to swallow queer content by queer audiences and noted the anxiety over seeing such characters and representation. He further defended the show, saying that people do talk like his character Twink, and hopes that people embrace the show due to the many queer identities represented, calling it a very sweet story about a chosen family. And I think he nails it quite well because, they're a ragtag group that kind of gets thrown together, but they do all rely on each other's strengths so much and what everybody can bring to the table. So, yeah, in the end, it's a bit disappointing that we're not going to see more of it, but yeah.
Man.
Riding off into the sunset in our pride parade.
Oh, that's very sad. But also, currently where things are at with Netflix is if it's not immediately hitting a massive audience, it's like, nah, don't take a risk on
it. Yeah.
Or even if it is Dark Crystal.
I will say, even if, in the very, limited conversations I've had with people who are at Netflix, they always want, an angle on something. We were talking to them about something, they were like, yeah, but what's, your angle on that? And I was like, that it's good. And they were like, yeah, but, what's the twist? And I was like, no, it's no twist, just it's good. And we can talk about it.
Enjoyment.
Yeah. And let's be honest, that's a twist enough in some situations.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Anyway, that's me.
Hey, well done, Q-Force.
Yeah, look, go and give it a watch. I found it funny. I mean, it's 10 episodes of 30-minute shows. You can just sit on the couch and binge it.
Nice.
Yeah,
I will do that. I saw one trailer of it and kind of thought, oh wow, and then never thought about it again.
So. Oh, there is full-on animated sex scenes in this, and Steve's boyfriend is a bear, so it's got everything.
Are you pitching it to me? Is this to convince me to watch it? It worked, but
I'm very impressed, and as somebody, and I am going to flag it here. I am the token straight for the evening, and I'm more than happy.
And we love you, Quinny. You're our no, sorry, that
ally.
Is not the thing. That you're our ally.
Yeah, he's not ally.
No, sorry, that's me.
I was going to say that's what you are.
Yeah, I am the bi-curious ace of the group.
Yay!
And
time for more Squeal of Fortune.
Yes, the big wheel is spinning, spinning, spinning. And I forgot to say, the prize for round 1, Jill will be pleased to know, is the cat phone holder. She's finally won them.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on your prize. There are trinkets, I'm pleased to say. Okay, into round 2. Jill, keep spinning and keep building up your score so you can get into the bonus round. Also, tonight's winner will be donating some money to Minus 18, which is a charity, an LGBT charity to help LGBT youth and that kind of thing have safe spaces and people to look after.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, let's go.
Anyway, oh wait, that's the wrong computer. Back to the wheel.
Right. Who's going first?
Yes. Spin that wheel, Quinny. No, it's round 2, which means yellow starts, so it is Jill. Again.
Spin that wheel.
Okay.
Oh wait, what's that?
Go.
Oh, my thing's like. Wait a sec, my computer's
Completely shit itself.
Having a shit pants, having a good time.
I'm just gonna get ready. Just warming up my arm.
Get that spinning
it likes
arm.
That slide, but it doesn't like this slide because it's got too much going on.
Everybody's here for the good vibes and production quality. So.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's wait a sec.
Womp wow.
That means you don't get 2 spins, you just get 1. But here we go with your second spin.
Huh? That makes sense.
Well, you have 2 turns, right? So you just lost 1 turn.
Oh,
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah.
That was my turn, and then I lost the next one.
Anyway, 385. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Nice big one.
That's the score. Yeah. Add it up. Jill, Amy, congratulations. Amy, here we go. Let's see how the wheel turns.
Yeah. Wait, yes? Yeah, got it that time.
450. Big spin.
Oh, nice one.
450. I'm writing that down.
Do you want to spin again or do you want to stay on 450?
I'll keep 450.
Okay, good. Quinny, let's try and beat 450.
Can I go down the shops? Sure, you can.
180. Oh, wait, no, 375.
375. Okay.
Ooh, nice one.
Nice.
Got to beat 450 though.
He's on 450. Shit.
And 230. So 5 something.
Nearly 605.
Quinny, you winnie.
Yeah. Yeah. I look forward to finding out what I winnie.
Yeah, I will tell you. It is a set of 12 Justice League erasers.
Oh!
I have been
erase
waiting
all
for
of that stuff you write in pencil.
Yeah. The best part about it is I can now say I've just got a whole bunch of Justice League rubbers. So, anyone keen? Okay.
Excellent.
Whoa.
One day, someone will spin up Bankrupt, and I'll get to play it. But anyway.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start by playing a quick trailer for the series that I am loving because I think it's great. And then we're going to go through the presentation. Going to make it super quick. So here we go. We're talking about Harley Quinn.
Woo! Heck yeah. So glad someone's talking about this.
We're going to chill out and have fun after we took the Injustice League out.
As I become the world's most feared supervillain.
Feast your eyes on New Gotham.
Not interested.
Oh, motherfucker.
Where did this map come from? I'm still on a goddamn folding chair.
Oh my God, it's Beyonce!
Is this what it feels like to be Batman? Because I feel like a superhero right now.
You really know how to just kill the post-fight mood.
I shall rise!
I'm coming!
What is that?
It's a vagina!
Oh, a human vagina!
Well, I've got smashing blue balls! Wow. Now I can get on with my day.
Oh, I forgot how good King Shark is in this.
Ron Funches is King Shark, and he's fucking amazing. We are talking about Harley fucking Quinn. I love this series, and I love that it's gone and taken a character who, you know, has had some problems in the past and made her super fucking cool and super fucking queer. And that is where I was at. So just gonna put my hand up to it. Initially, I was like, I'm totally going to talk about She-Ra, which when you go looking for it, you realize that pretty much every single character in She-Ra is in some way queer. And then everybody was kind enough to point out to me that Amy's already done She-Ra. And then I went back and looked at her presentation and realized it was far better than anything I was going to do. And so we're talking about Harley motherfucking Quinn. This is a series that started out on the DC Universe streaming service that then stopped because the DC Universe streaming service stopped. But was one of the lucky few that got picked up and moved across to HBO Max. It was a very different interpretation of Harley Quinn than we'd seen so far. Up until now, Harley Quinn, mostly had been seen as the kid's character and everything. But she's changing, constantly changing, and that's one of the things about her that is so successful. But this was the first series that was going to be very, very much aimed at the adult market. There was an animated film, I think it was called Harley Quinn versus Batman or something, and it's fucking awful.
God.
I forgot a lot of those straight to DVD releases were.
It desperately tried to do. Sorry?
It was really, really bad, though. You know how straight to DVD is really quite bad, and then this was.
Oh, this was a whole different fucking level of terrible. It was abysmal.
Glad I never watched it.
Yeah, no, avoid it. So do not get these things confused. This one is the good one. Do not watch the movie. So Harleen Quinzel, voiced by Kaylee Cuoco, who people will remember as Penny.
That chick.
Penny from Big Bang Theory. Thankfully, she's gone on to do good things.
She's awesome in The Flight Attendant.
I haven't watched any of that, but I'm really keen to check it out. So, of course, we all remember that Harley Quinn started out as being very much manipulated by the Joker and totally in his thrall, kind of totally undercutting the fact that the character is actually a genius and a criminal psychologist and a world-class gymnast and all of these things. But throughout the way that we saw her in the series, she was, essentially a sidekick and completely in thrall. I don't know. I don't want to say sort of not a battered woman, but the
manipulated.
There is a phrase for it. Gaslit. Whatever you want to say, but somebody who is not that it's a thing, but Stockholm syndrome. Many people said that she was kind of the poster child for that. It doesn't exist. It's not actually a real thing, but there you go. She was obviously just the sidekick to the Joker for a long time until the episode Harley and Ivy in Batman the Animated Series, where people went, oh, okay, she can go off and do her own thing. And of course, from that moment, people started to go, huh, two girls hanging out together. Interesting.
What if they kissed?
Exactly. And that was then kind of sort of enthused a little more by another episode in the new Batman Adventures, which is Holiday Nights, where Harley and Ivy go off and do a whole bunch of... Yeah. And
the origin of be gay, do crimes.
Exactly. They are be gay, do crimes.
Perfect.
But then they officially became a queer couple in the comics, in Harley Quinn #1 and in the run in 2013. So yes, her partner, Poison Ivy, and I like that they're both canonically bisexual, so they're not necessarily straight up lesbians. They have other relationships in this series. Ivy has a relationship with Kite Man, which there's no way to not take that seriously.
I like how they handled that, though.
They did, and it was done well. And I mean, it's a serious enough relationship that at the end of or middle of the season, first season, she actually accepts his proposal of marriage. It's not an easy path for these two characters. They don't accept it until like right at the end of season 2. Sorry, spoilers if you were. And in case you weren't sure they're gay, this was they do have Indigo Girls things. And if she's still not entirely sure, this is a GIF that doesn't fucking work on here, but there's a lot of kissing and it's very, very romantic, and there's a just married thing. Yeah. So damn me and my bad placement of GIFs. So yeah. Other characters in the series who are also somewhere on the queer spectrum, Clayface, who's voiced by Alan Tudyk, also the Joker voiced by Alan Tudyk in the same series. And I love that because he's got so much scope. Represented as, I was going to say gender fluid, but he's everything fluid. But apparently, and this is something you find out partway through, is that he has been existing or living a double life as Stephanie.
Yes, I forgot about that.
So good.
And he's been going to the Riddler's University and has a relationship with a boy called Chad. And whether or not this is Clayface just getting into the part or Clayface being queer or whatever, who cares? He's having a great time. Catwoman appears in one or two of the episodes. I think it's just one so far, and has been stated outright by the creators that even though it's not stated in any way in the episode, one of the creators said, "I would say sexuality is an ever-evolving subject, and I don't love labels, but in our show, Catwoman is definitely not straight." So, like, okay, good, nice. And Cyborg Man. Not one you would immediately think of, but is he the upstairs
he was
landlord?
the landlord, yeah.
Who is essentially played for an old Jewish man in a wheelchair, but with a cyborg arm, who is also queer and has a very big crush on the Riddler, as well as having had a history with a lovely lady. He's also a car, so so I'm not entirely sure what that makes him, but it's all
the third gender car.
Yes.
No, it's not fluid, it's more solid. I don't really know.
I mean, it has fluids, brake fluid, and one of the other characters, Livewire, is canonically gay and has an amazing ass. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
That's a gay butt. That's a gay butt.
Yeah, it's a very gay butt. It's a wonderfully gay butt. And this is a gif of Harley Quinn smacking the piss out of the Joker. It's a really, really great series that covers unusual ground. It's played very much for laughs. It's very, very, broad comedy and aimed at the adult comedy side of things. Wanda Sykes gets another great fucking role in this.
Mm-hmm.
Ron Funches as Nanaue, or Shark Man, King Shark. Sorry, Shark Man. What the fuck?
Man, shark. It's a sharkish man.
He's a shark. It's an accurate description. It's just not his name. It's a really, really good series that kind of does that ballsy thing of going, yeah, we're going to focus on the characters, we're going to focus on relationships, but then in the background does massive stuff. So, like by the end of the first series, they're essentially going into the whole No Man's Land story that was the run in the comics, and is doing it in a totally different and interesting way. And it skirts that happy line of comic book friendly and comedy and also queer as fuck. And I love it. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't checked it out, it's on HBO Max. But if you haven't seen it, what the fuck are you doing?
It's on something in Australia too, isn't it?
I'm assuming it's on Binge.
It's on Stan or
Amazon,
Binge.
is it?
Yeah.
Amazon. Yeah, it is on Amazon here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the third season is coming out soon, so go and catch up.
Yeah, well, I do have the trailer for the third season. Do you want it?
Yes, it's be even gayer and do more crimes.
Yeah, it's super gay, super crimey, and I love it a great deal. So here we go. I'll go full screen on it just because we can.
Anniversary! What is it with you and like bags of people? Harley, she's head of the Suicide Squad. You never returned my email. Why are you stirring up drama right now?
This is not drama, okay? What's she gonna do? She's wearing a pencil skirt. Harley and Ivy are back! Let the eat, bang, kill tour begin. I don't give a damn about my reputation. BFF, GFX, right?
Oh, Ivy!
Oh, thanks. We've been doing a ton of banging. And I'm only
It's so fun and then raunchy and then a little scary.
Oh, that's terrifying!
Oh my God.
Shall I continue?
It's not worth it.
The grand orgy begins! Please, James Gunn, sit on me.
You are gonna scream when you hear this plan. It would make Lex Luthor shit his pants.
That man does not shit his pants for anything.
So that's this upcoming July.
Yep, like in
Oh
my
about
God.
2 weeks.
I love how Batman's
cool.
just a simp for Catwoman.
Yep. So
I
good.
remember the most uncomfortable part of that was Batman flirting.
And
Fucking James
he's
Gunn.
into feet.
Sit on me, James Gunn.
Just flat.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Oh,
That
looks
looks
great.
incredible.
Go and check it out. It's coming out soon and it's very exciting. Right. Are we going to spin that wheel?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
Wait.
I would like to just volunteer to go next so that we don't end on a low note.
Oh, well. I mean, it's either end on a low note or end on a depressing and weird note. So I don't know what anyone feels is better, but
Oh, shit. Hang
I
on.
don't even know if I've got a note, honestly. So depressing and weird at least is a note.
okay, fair enough. And we'll spin the wheel after anyway. So.
Yeah, sure. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So yeah. Today, my friends, I have.
Oh wait, we have to
nothing
wheel of
Hang on. No,
fortune,
we're
so-
streaming,
just-
spinning the wheel. We've
Yeah,
got to do
okay,
the wheel
okay.
spin.
I just want to explain myself at some point
Yeah.
and stop my microphone.
Wait, I'll put jazzy music underneath your explanation.
Oh, cool. All right. This makes it much more jovial than it actually is.
Yeah. Oh wait, just wait, then we'll do your thing in a second. Let's quickly spin the wheel as we get into the final countdown on the Wheel of Fortune. Amy, you're going first. Anyway, so.
Okay.
Spin that wheel.
That way. This way. Yeah, that way.
Six.
Oh.
$5.95.
5 something.
Ooh.
595, does that say?
Yeah,
Yeah,
$5.95.
nice one.
Do you want to stay on that, or do you want to go
I'll
again
stay
for the big
on
money?
$5.95.
Gonna stay, not a gambler. Okay, Quinny.
Okay, I'm ready. That's the spinning kick. Okay.
Up.
Oh no! I kicked it into the previous
Oh.
frame.
It's still going. It's still going. It's okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, 180. Oh wait, 295. 295. I keep
295. Okay, I'll do it again.
220. So pretty average round for Quinny.
Oh no! So hang on,
No
my whole
winning?
score was 220.
No, plus the other
and
one.
Plus the other one, 295 or something. Jill.
Me.
I'm doing math.
770.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Oh,
See,
do
we
I
get
risk
top
the
dollar.
bankrupt?
I don't know. You want to risk the bankrupt?
I feel like Will really wants someone to go bankrupt, so
I know. I'm waiting.
wait.
doing him a favor.
Ah! Attention, Will.
God damn it. And oh no, lose a turn.
No, I'm not blue. I'm yellow.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I'm blue.
spin again. And 375.
Okay.
1,000 and something. So I
Yeah,
believe
1,145.
Jill is the big winner of the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, I'm just adding up all my other scores. Hang on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was going to
one-
say this is.
Because everyone else got garbage scores anyway.
$1,890.
Oh
Jesus
gosh, have
Christ.
should I have been adding up my scores?
No, it's fine. They weren't big
Okay.
enough to care, don't worry.
Yeah, they were weeny little scores. Weeny
Yeah.
scores.
And Who won that? Jill. You also win.
I'm going again.
What's the matter with Batman?
Oh no, you can keep that
psychological
one.
analysis of Batman's problems, issues, and possible symptoms to determine whether he suffers from any variety of psychiatric disorders such as depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, antisocial personality disorder, and others, by Dr. Robin.
Dr. Robin.
Yeah.
I think he might have a masochism complex.
Yeah. Loves going
And
out there getting the shit
endangerment of young children complex as well.
Ew. Right.
Okay, Amy, do you want jazzy music under your explanation, or you're okay?
Oh no, do you have any like tiny violin? It's the world's smallest violin. I don't think I deserve jazz, Will. I've let the team down today. I spent so long getting my eyeliner even.
Can we just take a second actually to appreciate her eyeliner and makeup? And
like, I'm soloing you for this.
We are on like, average internet connections, and she looks like a 4K,
the sharpest thing in that resolution is the eyeliner.
Oh my God, thank you. Anyway, that's why in terms of content, we have no content. Look, I have a handful of gifts. I have a small handful of gifts to show you, and
perfect. Bring them
my script. Please, I spent 2 minutes on it, and during that time, I wrote this excuse. So I think this is possibly the most gay excuse I could possibly have. We spent too much time on my eyeliner, and we spent too much time talking about the new upcoming Barbie movie.
Oh my God, Barbie though. Barbie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the screenshots, the set pictures of costumes for the new Barbie movie, do yourself a freaking favor and look it up. It's incredible. I should have just got gifts of that. There are no gifts. I should have got screenshots of that.
Just share the picture. We'll just talk about Barbie for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let's.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about Barbie.
Animated, but whatever. Who cares?
Hey, there are many animated Barbie movies, and they're all wonderful.
Okay. Barbie 2023.
I've watched a lot.
Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses.
Yes.
Look, I mean, we all saw this one to begin with, and we were all impressed by that. Yeah. And then we saw this guy.
Yeah.
We went,
I am not a Ryan Gosling fan, but with that platinum blonde and the tan, I don't know, man.
I can barely recognize
this is the
him.
one
He
that
looks
won
like
me
a very
over,
generic man, which is great because Ken.
This is what
this
won
is
me
my favorite.
over.
The
I'm
80s
like,
neon
holy
rollerblading
shit.
outfits. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're at. That's, it's a thing of
just
magic.
So good.
Oh, the flares.
The cowgirl
I feel like that was
outfit,
really loud.
yes.
That's so exciting.
Look at that shit. Look at that.
No, those extensions. Her hair is so
We've got to
full.
find Ken's cowboy outfit as well. Or
yes.
Okay, leave that with me. And cowboy. Should I just reverse image search that?
Oh no!
Let's just see what happens.
Do you have safe search or?
Yeah.
No, I started my search in incognito just so you can't see the rabbit hole I went down before.
Oh, a human vagina.
Yes,
There you
apparently, by the way, just for people who aren't know, the plot is that Barbie and Ken live in Barbie Land, and they want to...
Filled with many Barbies and many Kens.
Yes, and I believe Ken, is it Ken who wants to go to the outside world? He yearns for the outside world.
Yeah.
And so they go to the real
Barbie
world.
doesn't want to go because she hates misogyny and all the bullshit that we deal with. And Barbie's like, oh, God, Ken, why?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And then the chairman of Mattel, played by Will Ferrell, I think. Is it Will Ferrell?
Oh, yeah.
He has to go into the real world and chase after Barbie and Ken, who've escaped into the real world.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that this is not a cartoon, guys. I was actually going to talk about Steven Universe.
I was hoping you were, because I need to know
Steven?
about Steven Universe.
Yeah, well, if you ask me questions, I can answer them, but I don't have a script.
What's Steven Universe?
I keep knocking my microphone down. So,
Yeah.
Steven Universe. It's a show.
Cool.
By Cartoon Network. That's something I know. And it's really good, and you should watch it. I'm looking up
some
the
other
Wikipedia right now.
quick cartoon shout outs I'll give quickly.
It's about a little guy, you know, and his name is Steven. And basically, he's half human and half gem. And the gems are like an alien race. Have you seen it, Jill?
No.
Okay, cool. They're an alien race. And you can show my screen if you like. I have some gifts.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually way better. So let's start with that, and then we'll move on to my.
You haven't shared your screen, so I can't find it.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I will show you a screen if you share it.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I'll say some words now.
No.
And they will be that the gems are an alien race of female presenting cool guys. They're ageless warriors, pretty much. They live in a very structured society, and a few of them happened to visit Earth, and they were like, hold on, humans are pretty cool. But the rest of the gems were like, no, humans are kind of just pests/pets. Like, we don't really need to have that much to do with them. And we can pretty much just kill them whenever we want. Like, their planet has some resources we might like. We kind of want to colonize their planet. But some of them were like, no, humans are cute and I like them. They're our friends. And that started a pretty big war between the crystal gems. Sorry, the gems. The crystal gems are the ones that like the humans.
Right.
And there are 5 seasons of Steven Universe, but then there's a movie. And then there's another season that follows the movie. And every single bit of the Steven Universe cartoon is incredible. Look, if you want evidence that I can make a good slideshow and do a good presentation, go back and watch Over the Garden Wall, because that had animation.
That was a very good presentation.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just please don't remember this, but remember me for Klaus. Remember me for Over the Garden Wall. Yeah. Anyway, the show's really good, right? And it's extremely, extremely queer.
As much as I've loved dismantling the Empire and saving all
We
your
got some stuff for
planets,
straight people in there.
I can't wait to get home and spend some quality time with my friends.
We got some stuff for every single other type of person also.
Exactly like this and never change.
I had a lot of good structured stuff to say, but I didn't write any of it down.
It's okay. Don't apologize.
I pretty much just want you to watch it.
Okay.
And you won't regret it.
That's enough.
Okay.
Okay.
This morning,
Okay. Now, one thing I will say is I've heard some less than stellar things about the Steven Universe fandom.
So I've only heard those things from you. And I believe that they're true. But I didn't experience any negativity from the fandom. Could be because I came to it a bit late. But yeah, I haven't experienced anything like that. I'm not trying to gaslight you here. I just can't speak to that because I don't know anything about it.
Yeah. No, that's okay. It was one of those things that was doing the rounds there for a little while, that because certain people decided they were going to cosplay as characters from the show, like, and those characters were of a particular body type, a la they were a bigger body type, and smaller people chose to cosplay as them. There was a pushback of going, hang on, you're not representing the character accurately, and this whole
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's a really tricky topic, and I feel like it comes up in any genre that gets cosplayed, you know? I wouldn't associate that with being a problem with Steven Universe. I would just say that's a problem with the cosplay community. Like, there's some, as with any fandom, there's toxicity, you know? And you've just got to try to suppress the bad and embrace the good.
I mean, look, I think there's probably a case to be said that, like, at the moment at least, there's a huge problem with toxic fandoms in general. like just yesterday, I don't know if you know about like the God of War video games, and these leakers had sort of said like, oh, they're going to announce the release date tomorrow and all this kind of thing, and they didn't do it, but all the fan base had gotten riled up by the leakers and that kind of thing, so they started harassing every single developer they could find on Twitter, to the point one of them was like, hey guys, like sending me dick pics on Twitter is not going to get me to tell you the release date of the game, so go fuck yourselves, kind of thing. And like, it's just like, I think, you know, at the moment, like it's just kind of everywhere right now. And I'm sure the pandemic's probably exacerbated it a lot too.
Yeah, I mean the internet as a whole. Remember when we collectively cyberbullied a company into changing the Sonic design?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good cause.
When you put it like that, yes. But at the same time...
However, it does look better, so really, who's the villain?
Without that, we wouldn't have had Ugly Sonic in that movie we just talked about.
Yes, this is true.
Oh dear.
Cool.
Right.
Well, before we get back to the wheel, I might as well do my presentation. We'll do the wheel last.
Oh, okay. Have you found...
I've got some gifts, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
How dare you accurately assume that I don't have anything to give?
This is an image of me, like, worrying about what the cookie's going to do to my weight, but still wanting to eat it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looked amazing. No, don't worry. This is me the whole stream. And it's because of this.
It's like the kid who didn't do anything.
It's because of this.
It's because I wanted my eyes.
This was the eyeliner inspiration.
Yeah. No, pretty much. I've just got a handful of gifs of giant women. So,
cool.
Yeah,
Perfect.
here's one.
Yeah.
This is the majority of the appeal of the show. There's lots of big women. Okay. That's. If you haven't seen it and you are relying on this to find out whether or not you should watch Steven Universe, you should. But
I think that's
imagine that I said
yes,
something convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this.
Look, I've wondered about
I'm
watching
convinced.
it for a very long time.
Convinced
I wasn't sure if it was like too babyish or not.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's like She-Ra. Like it could be Kitty
but
from
I
a
found
certain...
She-Ra a bit babyish.
Okay,
So
I actually think it's got broader appeal than She-Ra, and I love She-Ra.
Okay.
And I'm not just saying that. This is incredible for all ages. You know, it's got the engaging color situation for, you know, really super young kids, and then it's got this for me specifically.
Okay.
All right, I might try it.
Okay.
I was going somewhere else with that, but I got distracted by gyrating. But yeah, basically, there are so many themes to this show. The characters face all kinds of different situations, things that sometimes kids wouldn't understand, like burnout, you know, emotional labor. And then there's just, you know, love and conquering evil, you know, the classic kids show morals are in there too. But there's so much depth to it. And I don't know, it's just a goddamn entertaining time.
Okay.
Not just because of this.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway.
ready to give it a go. Where do we find it? Where would we
Look,
find
I'm willing to write an essay and post it on the periodic table that actually explains why you should watch this, but it just didn't happen today. Okay? I had
on
too much
Netflix,
vitamin
right?
C good question. I think it's not on Australian Netflix at the moment. It's on Stan.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it would be with the Cartoon Network stuff on Stan.
Yeah, and Foxtel and Google Play.
Thank you.
For sure.
Cool.
Most of it's on there. If one season's not on one of them, it's on the other one. So, yeah, you've got options.
Excellent.
But remember to watch the movie before you watch season 6, because it goes the first 5 seasons, movie, then season 6, and it's all quite important.
Okay.
Okay.
And what was I just about to? Okay, yeah, I was going to explain. I ate too much vitamin C at the same time as my ADHD meds, and that cancels it out. So that's why things are the way they are.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
We
So
got you.
everyone, overcome by
Anyway,
oranges. The
Steven
next
Universe
freaking
sounds-
slide is. This is the last one. It's the best one. There you go. Yay, Pride.
And there's a cool video game too, right? Like a Wind
Hey?
Waker kind of video game of Steven Universe, which is kind of cool.
That is the thing I
There's
now
a
need to
video
find.
game. What?
Yeah.
There's a Steven Universe game. I knew that they had a few on the Cartoon Network website.
Yeah. No, it's like a proper game.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm
I gotta
going
go
to
find
go
that.
hunting.
Yeah. It's fun.
Sweet.
This is by Rebecca Sugar, by the way. Created by Rebecca Sugar, who does a lot of amazing things.
Cool.
Yeah, she seems
Sweet.
great.
Cool.
I love her.
Yeah,
She seems
informative.
fun on Twitter.
There you go. Please forget this.
Never. We'll
No,
always remember.
we shan't.
Go watch my Klaus presentation. Go watch my Over the Garden Wall presentation.
It's okay. We love you, Amy. You've done good.
That's very generous of you.
It's also accurate. Okay. Do we have another wheel?
Yes,
or
we're
straight
going to
into
do
yours?
wheel after this. I'm going to do my presentation and try
Okay.
and ram through it quick.
Ooh.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm talking about Neir, which is a series of strange Japanese video games.
I've seen
I
the
am
cosplayers.
familiar. Yes.
I've never seen the
Awesome.
game.
Yes, my entire knowledge of this game is that I want to cosplay it, and I know nothing about the story.
Well, you're about to learn, so allow me to enlighten you. So Neir was created by Yoko Taro, a man with a mysterious face that he never shows in public for some
seen it.
unknown reason, and he wears this sort of Moon Man helmet over his head at all times.
I will just point out he's incredibly difficult to interview.
Yes. He usually just he's like, oh, they're doing a live stream where they need me. Cool. Just take my head helmet and just put it on a chair and I won't show up. Which is not a bad way to host a show. He's a strange guy, but he's kind of cool. Before Neir, he created Dragoon, which was known as Drakengard in the West, which are interesting series of games as well, which Neir is actually a spin-off of. And of course, every great story has like 3 bits to it that really drive everything. And with Neir, that is horny, sad, and weird. So that drives really every story and every character in Neir. Everything is horny. The horny drives the sad, which then drives the weird. And vice versa. You know, it's like a Venn diagram of horny, sad, and weird.
I'm intrigued. Okay.
Now, the Neir universe, which originated from the bad ending of the game Drakengard, where a large statue made of some nondescript material fell into the real world, and a warrior on the back of the dragon worked together to destroy it in a rhythm game. But then the United States military came and shot down the dragon and the warrior after they had successfully killed the thing, leading to a disease that destroyed the entire world.
So the dragon getting blown up caused the disease?
No. Getting blown up caused the disease, and then there was no one to stop it because the US military destroyed the dragon and the warrior from the other dimension.
That makes sense.
Fucking America.
Yeah, they're the worst.
I don't know why my brain just switched on. I'm engaged with this.
Yeah. So today we're mainly going to talk about the game Neir Replicant, but there are others which I'll go into as well. Neir Replicant came out as Neir Replicant and Neir Gestalt in 2010. One was the Xbox version and one was the PS3 version. And in the West, it only came out as Neir because the marketing team decided that a game with a skinny teenage anime protagonist wouldn't sell well. So they were like, hey, can you make him a big buff dad instead? So there's actually 2 versions of Neir. There's Neir Replicant with a twink, and there's Neir Gestalt, which has a daddy.
And that's our representation, folks.
It is not. That is the beginning of our representation. Let me
Where
tell
does
you.
Neir Automata fit in?
That is the sequel
Yeah.
to this.
Oh, the sequel.
Okay,
Okay.
That is the sequel,
See.
which we'll get to as well.
Yep. Cool.
So here's the a little trailer for Neir Replicant. I think. Is there sound?
Might just be
hang on.
quiet.
Yes.
I can't unmute you, man. But Adriana, which should be playing the music, is muted.
Oh. Wait. Wrong button. Okay.
Right. There we go.
You can save Yona, Vice.
It's you, isn't it?
No! Stay back! Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
I thought there was more talking in this trailer. Anyway, you get the idea. We'll keep going. So, in the distant future, many years after the dragon has crashed to... Wait a sec. Sorry, I was getting double hearing again because I changed the thing. Humanity is on the brink of extinction after the disease from the dragon and the statue thing, which is making people have strange black writing appear on their skin in a different way, and strange beasts called shades threaten the world. A young, kind-hearted boy makes a promise to his little sister, a 1,000-year lie that would live on for eternity.
Who are our characters, Will?
Oh, wait. Sorry, I can't hear anything. But now I can hear stuff. So if you were talking, I couldn't hear anything.
Okay, who are the characters, Will?
Well, I'm going to tell you. Thank you for asking. Protagonist, a.k.a. Neir, but technically his name is just Protagonist. He's pretty calm, but he cares for his only sister, Yona, who is a sick little girl who has the Black Scroll disease. He sets out to find a cure for his sister's illness and puts his sister above everything else, even himself. And if you read the accompanying short stories, he whores himself out to provide for his little sick sister.
Wow.
Excellent.
Yeah. There's also a time skip after his sister gets kidnapped by the Shadow Lord, and he grows up into hot dude.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah. Yona is his little sister. This was the most appropriate drawing we could find of her. Again, sad, horny, weird. Horny is very forefront, though. A young girl who loves her brother. She kind of just goes like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sick. I'm sad. Isn't it sad I'm dying of cancer?" That's her whole personality, pretty much. Yeah.
Amazing.
Then there's Grimoire Weiss, who is voiced by Liam O'Brien.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
A tome that has slumbered for ages and can miraculously speak the human language. He seems to know everything there is to know about the world, but he has a silly side too. It seems, though, that he's lost part of his memory, so his true identity is unknown. Still very mysterious.
Is he gay?
He's a book.
Ah.
But maybe.
He's the other gender.
I guess the question is whether or not you leave your finger in it while you're reading him or not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quinny, no!
Come on. He floats around and shoots stuff out of him. So, he's cool.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Sounding pretty gay.
Here's Quinny. She is a fierce warrior whose left half of her body is possessed by a shade. She was harassed as a child for being intersex, and in order to prevent further possession by the shade, and let's be honest, because the creator of the game is horny, she doesn't wear much clothing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but this is the
she
coolest
wears
character
a
I've ever.
teddy.
Yes.
The left half of her body's possessed. That's so freaking cool.
The bit that is covered.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yes, but despite the horny aesthetic, she's a great, very strong female character and very interesting, and worth looking past the what you might think about the game from how it looks. She also swears a ton, as you'll see.
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already!
Oh wow! Oh,
got it. Fuck off, book. Fuck, this book is a real asshole. It's gonna break down this fucking door. Would you all please just shut the hell up? You're going to stop talking now. And then I'm going to slowly walk over to you, cram my hand inside your goddamn bitch-ass chest, and pull out your fucking heart! You're gonna die today, shithog! Damn it, we need to stop him! Rot in hell, you fucking asshole! I'm gonna pull out your teeth and cram them up your ass! Shit, Vice! You dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry! Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace! How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord! Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord! Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us! You stubborn son of a bitch! This ends now, asshole. I'm gonna make sushi out of this shitbag! Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast... Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain. These little bastards just keep coming. Why do you have to be such a shithead all the time, book? Fuck off and die, book.
I'll get you for this!
Shut the hell up. We're not doing it for you, dumbass. Stop bitching and get moving.
Anyway, you get the idea. She swears a ton.
She's my favorite.
She's voiced by Laura Bailey, of course.
Yes, exactly. I did not know Laura Bailey could swear.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Can Laura Bailey swear?
So she's voiced by Laura Bailey. My favorite one, which is not in that video, is when she says, I'm going to rip your eyes out of their sockets and piss in the holes.
Nice.
And there's sweet Emil. He is a little boy who lives with his butler in a mysterious mansion. He is gentle and calm, but has a mysterious power that turns everyone he looks at into stone. He's guilt-ridden by this power and wishes to one day be able to see the world with his own eyes without turning anyone he sees in stone. He senses a special friendship with the protagonist, who accepts him and his special powers, and he forms an eternal bond with Quinny, a fellow outcast. And of course, he gets his wish to look at the world with his own eyes when he's transformed into a hideous skeleton creature.
Oh.
Yeah.
He seemed like a nice boy.
He is, and he still is. And he survives into Neir Automata.
Oh. Wait, is he 2B in Automata?
No, it looks like that still, right?
With the blindfold, I thought maybe.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, so that is... So I don't know if that's why, but yes, he wears a blindfold and whatever. Anyway. Yes, then there's Devilo and Poplar, a.k.a. Jill. Who are twin sisters who live in the protagonist's village, and they're close friends. Poplar is the librarian, and her sister Devla is animated and gets drunk and sings a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then there's Shades, who are also known as Gestalts, and they're creatures taking over the dying world. Despite their aggressive behavior, some seem to have had consciousness that could almost be described as human. What are these strange creatures? Why does their leader, Shadow Lord, look exactly like Neir?
Oh, spooky.
Yeah. Then, 10,000 years later, after Replicant, is Neir Automata. With sexy android maids.
Yeah.
Blindfolded. And I think this quote sums it up best. Everything that lives is designed to end. We're perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse or some kind of punishment? I often think about the God who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle and wonder if I'll ever get the chance to kill him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. And then following Neir Automata, Neir Reincarnation is a mobile game that came out, which is also sad, depressing, horny, and weird, of course.
Excellent.
And that's about a little girl who awakens on a cold stone floor. She finds herself guided by a mysterious creature called Mama. The little ghost is called Mama. And she begins to explore her surroundings. And she's stuck in a place called the Cage. But it's a mobile game and it's free and it's kind of interesting and it's just a gacha kind of thing. But,
Okay.
But you don't have to do it. The story's interesting, so it's actually okay to play for free. Now, Sounds of Chaos, the music of Neir is probably the most successful part of it, or one of the most loved bits of Neir, as you heard in the trailer and other bits. It's basically all sung in a made-up language called Chaos, which was created by Emmy Evans, who's a singer for it, who's done a bunch of songs for other anime and video games. And it's basically nonsense, but it evokes it because the director wanted to have music with words because the games are all about what it means to be a human and the human voice and that kind of thing, but it had to be in not English so people weren't listening to the words, basically. And it even got featured at the Olympic Games in the opening ceremony in Canada, which is pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
And I think Neir is best sort of summed up, and kind of why I like it is it's all about comforting the disturbed and disturbing the comfortable. It's really one of those games where, like, if someone's used to playing like Uncharted or something like that, and you're like, hey, look at this game, they'll be like, what the fuck is that? And people like me and Jill and whoever else might go like, hey, cool, a weird sad guy who turns into a skeleton with an intersex friend who wears her underwear around.
Nice.
And swears like a sailor.
Yeah.
Every queer friend group described right there.
Exactly. And it's also about like found family and building like that, like a queer community as well, which you sort of see with Emil and Quinny as they become friends as well. I think this is a nice little scene.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on. I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid, before the whole shade possession thing. My body is different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was. No matter how bad things got, she gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together.
And I will say, like, it can come across a certain way, but everyone is very, like, you know, like, no one is, you know, there's no trauma, like, associated to anything. Everyone's treated very normally. Like, she is traumatized by that, but she accepts herself and her friends all accept herself. So it's really a nice story about sort of found family and that kind of thing and finding a new community. And Emil, even though he goes through changes and transformations and wants to marry the protagonist, you know, he eventually comes to accept himself and all his sort of interesting ways. And that is Neir.
Lovely.
Hey.
Oh, thank you. I really knew nothing about that except cool costumes. So
Yeah. Yeah,
Very
I
cool.
knew about as much as cool costumes, lots of cosplayers, and Yoko Taro.
Yeah.
Who I've just got a bad experience with.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had to interview him on stage at an expo.
Yeah.
And he was very difficult.
Oh,
Lovely
yeah.
guy, but
Not a-
specifically difficult.
Yeah. Yeah. He's what we call a contrarian.
Yeah. Yeah. I was literally
These
because
Japanese eccentrics.
Yes, exactly. I was given a script and they said, don't deviate from the script. And then he deviated from the script. And I'm like,
no,
motherfucker. And then I
Okay,
copped it in the
Jill.
ass for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jill, you are the winner of Wheel of Fortune. So here is the bonus round.
Excellent.
I mean, whether you win or lose, we're going to do it anyway. But
Yep.
if you win, we're going to donate some money to, what were they called? 18?
Minus 18.
Yes, minus 18. I forgot the name because I was in Neir mode. Okay, so.
Yep.
What's the title?
Ooh. Give me a T.
5 consonants and 1 vowel.
T.
Okay. Yeah, T. Oh, no, just give them to me and I'll give them to you.
Oh.
Put them all at once.
E.
Yep.
S. N. What was it? 4 consonants.
5 consonants and 1 vowel.
Oh, 1 vowel. Jesus.
2 more. 2 more consonants.
How
How about an R?
Oh, okay. You're prompting me now. And
I'm just trying to help you.
And an L. R and L.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. Okay. 10 seconds on the clock from now.
Oh, the last unicorn!
Hey!
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why the thing played again, but hey. Yeah. You win.
Yay, thank you.
Yes. Okay. Well, that is the game. And that is Animates. And for the foreseeable future, this is the last time the Animates will get together. That's right, we all hate each other now.
I've ruined it for everyone.
Yeah, we decided we couldn't put up with Amy anymore. But
Honestly,
we
fair
do
enough.
want to say a big thank you to everyone, both in the audience and here, Quinny and Jill and Amy, for putting up with me and my weirdness for all these months.
It's been wonderful, weirdness, Will.
And spending your Fridays with us. Obviously, you know, the world's, for the moment, slightly getting back to normal, so I think everyone kind of wants their Friday nights back and all that kind of thing. So, you know, I'm sure we'll see each other down the road somewhere with a good spin of the Wheel of Fortune.
Definitely.
Thanks so much for being here, everyone. It's been awesome.
Yes, thank you to
thanks for
everybody for your love and
everything.
support.
And we'll see you around. And Jill and Quinny are always around. And I'm going to go disappear into the
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And we will talk to you again on Tuesday for the next review. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Happy Pride.
In my hand, I tip it to my land. I'm like the Fred Flint, she's Diana Prince. I could be the Bruce Wayne crusading these chicks. Now the fourth one, she looks like Daphne. The night's still young and my carpet shaggy. Morgendorfer, she's so sarcastic, asking me, really, how we shoot if it's plastic? We could spend a day in Lawndale or set sail. How could I be the one in this fairy tale?
There were 6 in the bed when the Fraggle Girl said, roll over, roll over. There were 5 in the bed when the Cuckoo Girl said, roll over, roll over. And there were 2 in the bed when the Squirrel Girl said, loch, 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 loch. So we all rolled over and 1 was left. And we cuddled through the night with the head on my chest. I didn't even hear her leave cause I was snoring. Cause she had to go to work cause it was Saturday morning.